Is it? Am I live? Is it working? Am I on the thing? Hello? Gaming? Is the gaming hearing me? Can they hear me over on the game? I would sure hope so. 'Cause if not, then I would be quite sad. Yes, yes, I would. Well, anyway, no, without further ado, because I know that, obviously I took half an hour later than before, because, right before I was about to go, my mom was, just like, oh yeah, you should probably go take care of the cats. I'm like, oh yeah. So that's what I did before I forgot. But yeah, and I've been informed that the waiting screen, the starting soon thing, is stupid and they hate it. So I'm not doing it this time. But something I did notice as I hopped back on, this Mega Man Electric boss just kind of spawned here. So what better of a way to start off the stream than showing you some new powers of my beastly boys that I've raised up. Oh, it had intimidate crap. Of this past time. Mainly that now I have a Torterra. And let's see what it can do with an earthquake. And it got hit with Fire Fang, because this thing has Fire Fang, I guess. So that means that... oh, it lived! It lived the Fire Fang! It lived its earthquake, and it didn't matter. Okay. I don't know how that goes. Yeah, all of my ground types are weak to fire. It's not a great situation. It lived. Mamoswine, I don't believe my Mamoswine has thick fat though. I sure does not kill there. Dang it. And all the hell Larvesta. Larvesta, go save us. He lives. And he did it. Alright, well we did it. Cool, now I have Mineka hit. Now, if I get him an extra, I can Mega Evolve it. This is a great day. This is a great day. Alright, so I wanted to take you guys back because I know this feels very much like a Minecraft. Hey, a Dreepy. Oh, and it wants to fight, but I can't do anything. Yeah, Boogie's bigger now. I don't have any Pokeballs, I don't think. Do I? I don't. Sad. But I actually live in the savannah, as you will see once I can hopefully get over there. If, things will let me go. Thanks for the gas tears. Alright, so, if I throw out Boogie. So I only know of 2 Pokemon that can do this. In Pixelmon, you can ride them, and some fly, like Boogie here. Or some will swim, some will just run. Stuff like that. But, so far I found 2 flying Pokemon, being Pidgeot and hello elemental. I found 2 Pokemon being Pidgeot and Dragonite that when you fly on them, they don't do the normal, like they just kind of flap or whatever. If you start flying, this bar appears and then you hold space to raise it up and they instantly become one of the best flyers in the game. Now, it's mostly good for long distance travel, which, is great for if I'm flying between my new house that you're going to see here soon, and the meeting area, because it's a long way. But, yeah. Other than that, though, you're better off having some other kind of flyer, such as a Volcarona, which hopefully I can get this stream. But, yeah. Overall, though, pretty fast. And you don't have to hold spacebar. Like, I'm not touching the keyboard right now. But if you hold S, you pivot up, you pull up, and if you hold W, you pull down, and if you hold Control, your little bar, which is your speed, lowers down. So you can just kind of, and if you hold the sides, you actually glide to the side and land. All right, cool. Now in the last video that I did, I actually had just a few things here, and again, very much like a typical Minecraft YouTuber. I did stuff off camera. I did. Yes. So yeah, I got in all those apricorns. I don't really use that much because most of the time I'm just buying Pokeballs from a shop. But what I would like to set up a big apricorn farm sometime in the near future. But, you know, let's just show my house. Let's just get that over with. I did actually, somewhere in here I have all my diamonds. Yeah, there they are. I got a Fortune 3, I got a beastly pick. Because Squid Play, or Jackie, she was so nice enough to build a little enchantment table over there, and I may or may not have used it. Sorry, but, you know, I figured it wasn't deteriorating the thing, so why not? And then I built this lovely, lovely house that I plan on expanding. And the best part of it is that under this balcony area, there is a hole. So this will happen sometimes. You know what? Let's take it out. Let's kill it. Let's kill it. Oh, hey, cool. He's on. Oh, yeah, I didn't join the Discord thing. I need to join Discord. Oh, yeah, shoot. Oh, crap. Oh, darn. No. Okay, holy shit. There we go. Now I'm in Discord. I'm in Discord now. I'm here now. Lol. For once. Remember, you're not gonna go subscribe to Elemental Gamers, because if you do, you're dead to me. I swear, there's a freaking Zubat that is just stuck under here, and it keeps popping up. I need to kill it, but, like, it's going to come back. There. Now I've mocked him. Now I'm happy. So little Tor. This is my lovely little green. Not green. What's it called? Crap. Sunroom. This is my lovely sunroom with the entrance there, and you have some seating where you can sit out and just see the lovely Pokemon. You can just sit here and look out the window at the lovely Mons.
Wow.
Hello.
Hi,
you are very loud. I'm saying that right now. You are insanely loud. You're making the epic lunch you told me about?
I already made it.
Well, one more second.
Alright.
So over here, my main plan for this house is to, these areas here have an odd number of blocks going this way. So in the middle, probably about here, actually, yeah, about here, I'm going to put an elevator block so I can just warp down, and then I'll just have bigger rooms and expansions down underground, where we're going to have some storage areas and other stuff like that. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, your beautiful lunch. Hello?
Oh, well, sorry.
I said your beautiful lunch is what?
So I made this, I made some rice, right?
Okay, rice, good.
Yeah. And then I made some madras with lentils, and I kind of mixed it in with the rice. Yeah, here.
Well, you mixed what with rice, sorry? It didn't come through.
It's like this kind of, it's got like lentils and beans and like a creamy tomato sauce too. And I mixed it in with the rice. Yeah.
Did you send a picture of it?
Yes, I did.
Alright, well, I'm going to turn on... I guess we're going to take, everyone's favorite part of the famous Doc Fusion live streams is what did Lucas make for lunch? And we have... I'll be honest with you, I'm sure this tastes good. I'm sure it tastes pretty good, but it looks kind of bland.
Yeah, it does.
Rice tends to be, if it's something where the majority of the thing is rice, then the food can taste pretty good, but if the majority of it is rice, it doesn't look the best, I'll be honest.
It's not the majority.
It's still a good part.
Oh yeah, a good chunk of it is.
It was a while ago now, but I actually tried curry for the first time a couple weeks ago. Have you ever heard? I'm sure you've had curry. You had to have had curry before.
Dude, Indian food is my favorite type. Yeah, I've had curry.
Well, we got curry from a Thai place,
Hmm.
and it was actually pretty good. I got yellow curry with chicken in it.
Yeah. Hey, here's the thing you need to learn about Thai restaurants is that Thai restaurants they basically give you food from every part of Asia.
I heard none of that because your mic started going really soft out of nowhere, and then just
Oh,
cut out.
so here's the thing you gotta learn about Thai restaurants is at Thai restaurants they give you food from all over Asia,
Hmm.
and then say it's just like particular Thai food.
Mm. Do you not like Thai food?
Well, I like Thai food, but I'm not saying I don't like Thai food. I like Thai restaurants. They
I
take
don't get
food.
what it is, but your mic is doing the exact same thing it was before.
At Thai restaurants, um, they don't just serve Thai food. Most of the stuff they serve actually is not from Thailand.
Hmm.
I see another picture. It might look better there. There we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I sent you another picture. Um, so I think it'll look better in there. You can't hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. You just kind of don't react. Yeah.
What biome? Looks like I'm gonna go on a little adventure. Oh, big nugget. Big nugget. I'm going to sell big nugget. Big nugget. Where is it? What?
What is Austin?
Yeah, remember I told you the story of how he freaking caught a Zacian with normal Pokeballs at full
Oh,
health,
right. Yeah, I
using
remember
less than
that.
a stack. Yeah,
Hmm.
so now he just kind of brags with it.
I remember that. I remember you talking about.
Sacred Springs. Right. Also, I say the Pixelmon thing. Something is wrong with it because when you get a reward for doing a quest, like as an item, um, the what happens is the item you get has an NBT tag on it because it's, I guess, not obtained normally. It's obtained by doing the quest. But
Hmm.
because it has an NBT tag, you can't stack it with other things. And in this case, they gave me a big nugget, which its only purpose is that it can be sold to shopkeepers for lots of money. And because it has an NBT tag, it won't let me sell it. So it's one use I can't use. I can't do. I'm mad. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Dang it! Freaking Zigzagoon, die! Earthquake.
Bro,
Perish.
so yesterday I was at a store and I was talking to this one lady
Hmm.
and I mentioned to her that I was a Christian and she said, "Oh, so you're a racist?" Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
No,
you're Christian, so you must be, obviously.
Jesus wasn't even white. Like,
Yeah, that's the thing that a lot of Christians kind of forget about too, is that like he was Middle Eastern, so he wouldn't be white.
I mean, I mean, I mean, he was white, but he wasn't Caucasian. Yeah.
Hmm. What
Yeah.
I do wish though is that I really wish a lot of people wouldn't assume that because you're Christian you're homophobic, which is I guess a similar kind of thing. Because like
Yep.
so many people, I mean, I'm not gonna say that all people do, obviously, because there are a bunch of people that don't. But it just feels like that's sort of a common stereotype and assumption that you believe in God and God says you should be straight. So if someone's gay, that means you hate them. I'm like, no, it's not. But okay, sure, think that way. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
this is super annoying because not what I mean what we're talking about is annoying, but like, I'm just trying to
Oh,
fly.
the
I'm just
floating,
what?
tongue floating.
Yeah, because Pidgeot is so fast that the chunks just can't load. Especially because now there's someone else on the server and it's a free server. It's gonna be lagging like crazy.
Hmm.
I just want to find this sacred oak tree or whatever. What is it? In the sacred springs. Alright, cool. Well, now I know what I'm looking for. And there was a snowy biome right next to our base. I flew like 4 to 5,000 blocks out to find a snowy biome, and there was one just to the other direction. I'm happy. I'm happy right now. I'm doing so good. And I'm flying across the ocean. I'm finding tons of cruise ships and magic cart boats, submarines, and
Yeah.
floating condos. I
The only
guess.
gripe, yeah, yeah. The
What?
only gripe I have with the sauce I use for my lunch is it's not really that spicy. You know?
I do like a good bit of spice every now and then.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: Indian food is supposed to be spicy. Like that's like,
Hmm. No, I haven't found anything. No.
I might go grab some hot sauce and mix it in with here.
Hmm. I probably should actually look up what the Sacred Springs biome looks like. Because I was just told what it's called.
That would probably be smart.
Alright, making little landing. And Pidgeot, you hit a tree, but you're good, you're fine. Alright, Google time. Google, my savior, help me. Alright. So, biomes. Oh, plenty.
Oh, did I tell you I threw up my back yesterday?
You did not. Tell us that
Yeah.
story.
Well, I was trying to move my bed, right? And I got it basically to where it needed to go. But yeah, like right in like when I was about to do the final push, I threw up my back.
Hmm.
My mom actually came running up the stairs because she heard me like on the whole other floor going like, "Oh God!"
Oh gosh, that's not good. Um,
I feel like an
so
old
what?
man.
So what does the Sacred Springs look like? Cause I'm honestly not sure. I found volcanoes and so cause I just kind of flew east for a long time.
Still needs more
But
spice.
I can't remember if I found anything called a Sacred Springs. Alright, So it looks like this. Looks a little familiar, but I'm not entirely sure. It could just be coincidence. It's like mostly kind of dark green. Dark green with a lot of water.
But yeah, I haven't been able to finish rearranging my room, so I haven't been able to put my bookshelf up in yet.
Tragic. I cry.
Yeah, I think my mom's gonna get me an appointment at a chiropractor because I'm still like debilitated, sitting in one seat the whole day.
I feel that. You probably should move around. I found a prairie, but that's not a sacred spring, so I'll keep my mouth shut. I guess the sacred spring isn't like that common of a biome. He says he's looking for the sacred oak tree, which is in this biome, I guess. And it's just this huge tree.
Oh man, this stuff is much better with some hot sauce.
Hot sauce is good.
Too bad I discovered that like when I'm almost done with it.
You know, maybe I should. I've just been trying to like go to a new unloaded land, but maybe I should go back through the way that I flew before. And maybe I had already gone through a sacred springs biome. But yeah, you know what, let's just do that. So because we have keep inventory on, just gonna fly up and drop. Goodbye. Alright, now I'm back home. And off I go to the east. Fly, my bird friend. Fly. It's going to be a long journey, so let's get up in the clouds. And then we'll head there. We'll make our way over.
Or Pidgeot, I can't remember how to tell.
What?
Is that a Pidgeotto or a Pidgeot? I can't tell. I forget how to.
The final one is Pidgeot.
I know, but is this you're writing Pidgeotto or Pidgeot?
It's Pidgeot. Because you can't. I believe the only way you can ride a Pokemon is if it's in its fully evolved state. So like, if you had a Pidgeotto, you would not be able to ride on it. But because mine's a Pidgeot and it's in its final stage, then
Oh, okay.
this isn't. You know, this is a rainforest. Okay, this isn't a sacred springs. Kind of looks like it though. It's got that green aesthetic, dark deep green. But yeah, it looks to be. Yeah, it's just the rainforest. Alright. In that case, I will continue my search for the giant thick tree. Thicky tree. I'm still going the right direction, right? Yeah. There's stuff over here. Yeah, I found this lovely land of flowers, the lavender fields, which are very, very nice. Ooh, I actually haven't. Wait a minute, I didn't know this was here. There's a whole village here that I just didn't know about. I just passed it. Huh. That's odd. Well, my journey continues. Now I have that loaded in my journey map, so that's good. And Pidgeot is glitching out, which is also very, very, very good to know. Alright, here we go. Oh dear. Oh dear. Pidgeot crashed into the mountain. Pull up. And perfect. Alright. Pull up a little bit. Just get above the clouds. Alright.
Man.
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 And that was a good one. Have you had lunch yet?
Yes and no. Actually, I should just, yes, I did.
What did you have?
Well, it wasn't anything, like, super good. Like, it was this, frozen meal. It's like this buffalo chicken mac and cheese kind of thing.
Mm.
It wasn't great. I mean, it's good for frozen food, but, like, it's, you know, it's not what I prefer.
Yeah. No, I understand that. I just don't know what I'm going to do with all this leftover rice I made. Hey, you want some rice?
Yeah, mail it over to me.
Okay.
I'll
probably
I'll
dry.
make curry. I'll make curry.
It'll probably be dry by the time it gets to your house, but might as well try it.
Did I ask? No, I just said give me rice. Oh yeah, I found the Tower of Waters. I forgot about that. So that means if I ever get a Cubfu, I can evolve it into the water type Urshifu.
Yeah, I just realized I'm the only person watching the stream.
I know you are, but you know, I believe in the thing of like that confidence is definitely good for, you know, online presences, and you don't want to go into it. Install Nature's Compass. I can't.
Yeah, no, I wasn't like saying like you should stop streaming or whatever. You know, I wasn't saying that. I was just saying like, oh, that sucks. I think I'm gonna make like a milkshake or something.
I've had a milkshake each day for the past 2 days, and when I get to work, when I get to work today, I believe I'm getting a free one if a certain employee is working there or a certain manager is working there today.
Hey,
You're just gonna freaking say their names?
it's not his real name.
It's the other one.
Oh, okay.
Because he just kind of grabbed the little sheet that you put like stickers on, that we would put on the DoorDash bags. He just grabbed part of that paper, punched 2 star-shaped holes in it, and then he took a picture of it and he gave it to me. And then said, "Here, if you bring this back the next time I'm working, and you don't, if you just show it to me without me asking, and I'll know if it's the right one because I have the picture and we know how it looks, then I will buy you a milkshake."
You didn't buy me a milkshake for the fries I brought back in. You did the same thing with me. I'm like leftover fries, and you didn't give me a milkshake.
Well,
Heck.
I think they just like me more than you.
Do you know what his real name is?
I don't think you want to do that on stream either.
I do.
You just hate him. You don't want to. But to be fair, the next time I was working with him, I did like show it to him without him asking. He's like, "All right, just let me know when you want the milkshake." I was like, "Cool." But then he ended up. It was actually, I think you were working. Yeah, you were working that day too. And then right after you left, he kind of just said, "All right, Owen, do you like cherries on your hot fudge cakes? Because we're going over to Frisch and we're gonna get everyone here some." I'm like, "Oh, sweet." Literally like the moment after you left.
Are you freaking kidding me?
I would never kid with you.
The only thing I have ever gotten to eat while I was there was a pizza that just came out of the fridge.
And then I think I told you he bought his Chick-fil-A that one time.
Okay, that's nice. I'm just, you know what? I'm legitimately kind of pissed about this.
I can imagine, honestly. Like, if you're
Like,
just...
I'm actually pretty pissed.
To be fair, it is just food.
Okay, it's food I never get to eat.
You could go buy it yourself, I'll be honest.
Oh, I can't. I don't have a car, and my parents hate Frisch's.
Do you like Frisch's?
I think it's okay. Not the one here or near where we live.
Yeah. Well, hey, how about this? Whenever I get my license, because I'm very close, I just got to get some more hours in. Um, Whenever I can get my license, I will go pick you up, and then we'll go to Frisch's. Not the one near us, because apparently you don't like it. But yeah, we will go to Frisch's.
Yeah, the one in Milford's good. So is the one in Beachmont.
Hmm. Yeah, those are really far away from us, though. I don't know where they are because why would you give away something to help dox
Nobody's
yourself? Why would
watching
you
the
do
stream.
that? That's my question, though.
Dude, literally nobody's watching the stream.
That doesn't mean people can't go back and watch it.
Okay. Do you think
This
people
thing is
really...
up forever.
There's also like a million Milfords and Beachmonts in the United States.
Yeah. We're in Canada, by the way. We live in Canada.
Yeah, we live in Alberta.
Oh, hey, I didn't find the sacred thing, but I found found a mushroom biome. Those are rare. Ooh. Okay, I'm learning a whole bunch of new things today. Apparently... Oh, sweet. You've played the, Wait, does Fortune work on it? I don't think so. But you've played the DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield, right?
Which one?
This one, it would be Isle of Armor.
Yes, I have.
You know how you can collect max mushrooms and then make any Pokemon have the ability of Gigantamax?
Yeah.
Well, apparently, learn new things. In the mushroom biome, max mushrooms will grow.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream. I can see it.
That's neat. I'll have to, you know what? Just so I don't forget it. Moosh. Now I have a waypoint here, so now I know where it is.
Oh man, I've got dishes to do.
Journey map is such a really useful mod. I'm so glad that it's in
I can't make a milkshake because the frickin' blender's dirty.
Hee dirty. He looks.
Oh yeah.
He looks like Elemental Gamers. He just gave up. He just gave up looking and just logged off. Yep. Yo, I should totally just steal all the max mushrooms here, and then when people need max mushrooms for something, when we get more people on the server, I'll be the one to sell them. Oh, it's a genius plan.
I really need to drive. I really need to learn. I really need to get a driver's license.
Oh, drive. I thought you said you really need fries. I was like, okay.
No, I don't have a single thing in this house that I like to drink. Except for like
what does that have to do with what I just said?
Driving. Like I was talking about driving.
Yeah, and then you started talking about there's nothing in this house I like to drink.
Yeah, so I can go out and drive and get something that I want.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember okay, this is gonna sound so stupid, but I remember one of the things that like motivated me to finish my online driver's course and get close to getting my license was just the fact that I could be like, hey, Like if I'm alone, if I'm home alone or something, and I'm hungry, I just be like, hey, I'm gonna go drive about 5 minutes down the road and just go to a Taco Bell, and then boom, I got food now. And that
Yeah.
that was just appealing to me. I don't know why, but I'm like, I can just do it. I mean, obviously I need a car, and if I'm home alone, there's probably no cars left. But whatever. We'll cross that bridge when we
Yeah.
get to it.
Here's the thing. I have a car but no way to drive it. You have a way to drive a car but you don't have a car.
Oh yeah, you do. My cousin is actually the same way as you, and he has this like really old. Not, I guess not that old. It's like I think it's from like '96 or '94. It's like this old Ford Dodge truck. Um,
Ooh.
and but and they don't live close to us though. But my mom, my grandma, and my sister they went out there a little bit ago to help him move. And my mom got to drive the truck because my cousin does not have a license. So, but he has this truck. So they went out and they drove. My mom drove it. But here's the thing: it has no AC, and as you know, recently it's been burning hot.
Hmm.
They had no AC and no turn signal.
Oh.
So she was driving it, and she had forgotten that he told her that there was no turn signal until she had to turn. That's
Oh
when
man.
she remembered, oh no, there's no turn signal. How do I do this? And then it's immediately just stick your arm out the window and then get it.
Yeah.
Do you know the arm turn signals?
Yeah. I have a 1999 Cadillac DeVille.
Hmm.
However, my dad drives it currently
Hmm.
until he gets a truck. Until he gets a new truck. Because his truck is out of commission.
Hmm.
Like,
Okay.
it's basically like it'll cost way. Um, DeVille. Um, it doesn't. It doesn't have air conditioning either. It has a turn signal. But here's the thing: the trunk won't close all the way.
Hmm.
Like yeah, like it'll close enough that it's like open, but it'll still like show you like a picture that'll a little light on the console saying like, hey, the trunk isn't closed.
Hmm.
However, what my car lacks in air conditioning more than makes up for in heating, it's got heated.
It's got heated seats. This is a boss. Let's kill it. Oh yeah, this. I mean, it's uncommon, so the loot's not gonna be great, but you know, whatever. It's still something. What's it got? Ooh, rare candy. Okay, I don't care about the X-Tech, but I care about the. And my inventory's full. Let's drop the iron helmet. It's not useful. Basically, everything in my inventory is pretty good right now. How close is Larvest to leveling up? Because I just got a rare candy, so I literally could just evolve it into a Volcarona right now. And Volcarona is very, very good. Let's throw out the bone. I don't really need that. But literally, one of the most valuable things in this mod pack, and you wouldn't really think it at first glance, is one of the rarest things is food.
Hmm.
Because there's in Pixelmon, normal hostile mobs and animals do not spawn.
Hmm.
Which I assume is to cut back on lag and help like make you think like, oh, this is the world of Pokemon. There's no normal animals. It's all Pokemon. But I think the only mobs that are in the game are I believe the Ender Dragon. I think you can summon the Wither. And then if you go into the Ultra Wormhole, and you go into the Ultra Dimension or whatever, you can find end cities that spawn there, and those have shulkers still in them.
Wait, so how are you supposed to even get to the Ender Dragon if you can't get any like Ender Pearls or Blaze Rods?
That's it. That's how you get food and stuff like that too. All Pokemon have loot tables of drops that they can give when you defeat them, like wild Pokemon.
Okay.
So like if you beat a Rattata, it can drop. I believe it only can drop rotten flesh and raw mutton, and cooked mutton.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of weird because I was just thinking like, isn't it canon that like people eat Pokemon?
Yes, I believe that. Yes, slowpoke tails are pretty popular, or something that people would eat.
Yeah. That's one of them. I think I also remember being offered like oh man, it was a Lomomola play in one game or something.
Alomomola fillets.
Yeah. Or no, it was a Rapidash fillet. That's what it was. Not Rapidash.
I was gonna say they're eating horse.
Not Rapidash. What's the oh man. It's the thing that evolved into Octillery.
Oh, Remoraid.
Remoraid. That's it. Yeah.
So I'm literally just killing things. Because Larvesta's actually pretty close to evolving.
I honestly want to taste the Pokemon. I wonder what a Pokemon would taste like.
If you ever wonder what cats would taste like.
That's why my cat's dead. You didn't know that?
Oh no. Well,
I'm just kidding. She died of
well then. Glad we have that on film.
No, I'm just kidding. She died of kidney failure.
Proof.
We'll never guess what Lindy did to her cats this time. Wow, that was funny.
Pretty funny. I do find it a bit odd that my highest level Pokemon out of my entire party right now, and I think even my entire box, my highest level Pokemon is this small bug thing. This small larva is my highest level.
I'm gonna cut you, dog.
Why are you gonna cut the dog? Got it on camera. Got it on camera. You're cutting a dog.
Caught in 4K.
Caught in 4K.
Oh, my dog was just pooping on my floor.
Gone sexual in the hood, not clickbait.
No, my dog, he was just pooping on the floor. So.
Ew. My cats have done that because they're outside cats, but like we've let them in obviously a few times, and yeah, they will just go on the floor. And I remember I actually caught my cat when they left it in, and we'll close all the doors in the house so that way they don't run into one of our rooms, since my sister and my dad are actually allergic to cats and dogs. Yeah, it sucks, but you know, we still keep them around because they like them.
And dogs?
What?
Cats and dogs?
Cats and yeah, it's like.
That's such a sad way to live life.
Yeah. Oh snap!
What?
I could be a freaking god on this server. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Well, you see, I happen to just find a little altar thing. And if you find these altars, you know, you want to make a waypoint there because they're pretty rare.
Altars?
And these little temples, essentially, in Pixelmon, almost every legendary and mythical has a unique way of getting them. Most of the time, if it's like Zacian or Zamazenta or Cobalion or whatever, they just kind of spawn naturally in the world.
Mm-hmm.
They'll just appear. But and
Yeah.
you'll know because it'll say in the chat if you're near where they would appear and then they spawn. But for things like Arceus and Dialga and Palkia and Giratina and the 3 legendary birds and Mew and Mewtwo and all that. Maybe not Mew. I think it's just Mewtwo. They have a unique way of being obtained. And for the birds, you need what's called an orb, which is a little glass circle that you can collect where it will, you go and you have to defeat a bunch of Pokemon. Well, first you have to combine the orb with some other item to either turn it into an orb of frozen souls, an orb of static souls, or an orb of flaming souls, I think is the other one. And if you kill enough, not kill, I guess you shouldn't say on YouTube. If you defeat enough Pokemon, with it in your inventory, then it will be fully charged up. And if you take that to their respective altar, example, if it's an orb of static souls, you take it to this altar that I just found, and then you stick it in there, and then Zapdos will spawn. Meaning, I believe you can have multiple Zapdos, multiple Articuno, and multiple of those. Which is cool. But, because I found this, I have also found the Articuno one and the Moltres one. So I know where all 3 altars are for the birds. So I could technically, if I wanted to be jealous, or not jealous, if I wanted to be rude and selfish, I could just take all 3.
Then do it. Do it.
Well, I can't do it right now. Or you can't craft orbs. I think you used to be able to, but now you can't craft them. You have to get them from certain boss drops. And my party is not strong enough for bosses, for some bosses, as I've experienced. Oh, wait
But
a
yeah,
minute.
definitely try to get all 3.
Wait a minute. Hold up 1 second. I'm trying to figure this out. I think this one was... Has this one changed? Oh my gosh. This is... Okay, again, learning new things. I guess... Do you know the Dusk... You probably don't. The Dusk Stone and the Dawn Stone?
Yeah.
Well, I guess the way it works in Pixelmon is if there's stone exposed to light, it has a chance of becoming Dawnstone if it's at a certain time, and then Duskstone if it's at a certain time. But then after I believe it changes into a different time zone, it'll disappear. I did not know that. Like, it's just a guess based on what I've seen, but yeah, that's... Huh. Well, that's something new. This game has so many odd functions. Like, I think it all comes together really well and works out, but yeah. Oh, also, it's time. Big boy. Big boy. I want to big boy, big moth boy, yes.
I want to be the very best that no one ever was.
Yes.
Because
Now
I will
big moth. Big moth.
I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. These Pokemon to understand the power that you inside. Okay, Bob, gotta get you on.
Your singing's too good. You're gonna get me copyrighted.
You must have
Poke my mom.
had.
Oh my gosh.
You think?
What kind of broken spawning is this? Two Zapdos altars spawned in relative vicinity of each other. How? That doesn't seem like it should be possible. And I don't think you can pick them up. I'll pick up the altars, so I'm not gonna try. I don't want to end up breaking it. Alright, time to go home. Now that I have a new Mothy boy. Time to go home. Ooh, more redwood.
Lamp, 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 lamp.
Lamp.
Moth, lamp.
I also like Chandelure.
No, I'm talking about how moths are like with lamp.
Yeah.
That funny moth lamp joke. Lamp, 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 lamp.
That's just the interconflict, the internal conflict of a moth is just lamp, light, 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 lamp, 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 light, 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 lumen, UV, UV, UV. Anyway.
Have you seen how many videos there are of people just like brutally killing crabs?
Why would I want to see that?
Like seriously, there's tons of. It's like a trend now.
Why?
I don't know.
Alright.
I like crabs. Like
Yeah,
I like.
I do too. They're tasty and they're pretty cool.
Hey, don't talk about the tasty part.
Why?
But because I like crabs too much. But yeah, like there's tons of videos going around of people like running over crabs with their cars, stabbing them.
Why? If you're gonna kill them, at least eat them so they don't go to waste. But like,
Well, yeah. Well, most of the running over with the cars was accidental, and most of the stabbing them was in preparation to eat them. However, there was one where this guy who just went down one, ripped one from limb to limb.
no. What? Okay, I'll say this. When I was a kid, I was scared of a lot of things, and there were two animals that I was super scared of for no reason, which were frogs and crabs.
Frog?
Crabs I'm okay with. Frogs I don't know why, but they still just kind of freak me out. I don't know why. But
Frog?
frogs, yeah, like ribbit ribbit.
I mean, when I was a little kid, I used to be afraid of those spring peeper frogs. But that was because I was afraid of the sound they made. I thought they were creepy.
Well, I think I found out why I'm scared of them. Like, I think it's like a deep-seated thing, just for no reason. Apparently, according to my dad, when I was a little kid, I had some nightmare where I guess a robotic frog was trying to eat me. And I guess that my subconscious has just kept that in there forever and said, frogs are evil, you need to fear them.
Well, I guess your subconscious is weird because I had a pretty traumatic dream about spiders, and I'm not afraid of spiders.
True, I've had dreams like that too. But crabs I'm okay with. I just remember, I don't know what kind of thing it was, but I remember there was some VHS videotape that I guess was of like a PBS Kids thing, but I'm not sure. And there was like, it was just like random video of like kids asking questions and talking about stories and stuff like that. And it was like your like little PBS Kids kind of kids show thing. I said kids a lot there. But one of the random footage shots that they have in there was just of a crab on the beach moving through the grass with like funky music playing behind it. And that scared me. I was like, why is this music playing? This crab is spooky. But now I'm like, crabs are pretty neat. Like, I love crawdons. I really want to go look for what are they, forgot. Crawfish. Or, no, crawdads, yeah. Crawdads and crawfish.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? This game isn't realistic to the Pokemon experience. Where's all the tall grass? Like, why are you finding these just out in the middle of nowhere? Why aren't you finding it in tall grass?
Well, that's kind of becoming the new Pokemon now, isn't it? I mean, there's still tall grass, but, like, a lot of it is just on surface stuff.
Well, the dummy head.
There's fishing though.
That's true.
Okay, I don't get why it didn't learn. Oh no, it did. Okay, I don't know why it didn't learn Heat Wave, but there it is, Heat Wave. I really want Giga Drain. My main Volcarona set is Quiver Dance, Heat. No, I don't want Amnesia. Quiver Dance, Quiver Dance, Heat Wave, Bug Buzz, and Giga Drain. That's like my main Volcarona set.
This is the story of a man named Jed. The poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. Then one day he was shooting at food, and up from the ground came a bubbling crude oil
A
bag.
bubbling what?
Black gold, Texas tea. For
Crude.
the
What's a
first thing
crude?
you know, Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. I said, California is the place you want to be. So the fact up the trust and moved to Beverly. Ew, but it is.
Beverly.
Women pools and movie stars.
Wait, I think. Oh, his game. Okay. I just noticed that in the chat, Nov actually said why he left the server. He said his game crashed. Alright. Alright. Hold on, wait.
Oh, I learned Sweet Home Alabama on my banjo.
That's pretty cool. There's a Torterra zombie form. What the heck does it look like?
So now I can make incest jokes in real life.
Well, maybe you shouldn't make incest jokes.
When when just
Oh, it learns at level 51. Okay, I think I actually have... Aha, I know what to do. I know what to do. I know of a way that I can get Giga Drain onto my Volcarona without having to wait for the shopkeeper to refresh every day and hopefully find the TM there. Because Pixelmon has a weird thing, there's a weird feature, where they have blank TMs and blank TRs, where you can, if you have a Pokemon that knows a move, so for example, dang it, for example, here, my Volcarona knows, Bug Buzz, my Volcarona knows Bug Buzz, which is a very good move. It's a 90 power special bug move. But what if I wanted another Pokemon of mine to learn Bug Buzz, but it didn't learn it normally? Instead of just waiting for it to waiting for the shopkeepers to refresh and then give me the TM I need, I could use a blank TM or a blank TR. I think you use a blank TR on Volcarona, and essentially it allows you to take one of the moves the Pokemon knows and press it onto a TR or a TM, so you can then teach that to other Pokemon.
yeah. Hey, so I got some very bad news recently.
You're pregnant.
No,
Dang it.
that would be amazing, man.
Why would
Apparently, here's the thing. Apparently, Hooters is going out of business, or they're on their last leg.
That's freaking great news. Well,
What are you talking about?
Okay. It's sad because of the Michael Scott connection from The Office. That makes me a little sad, but other than that, why would you care?
That's bad news.
Are you an avid Hooters fan?
I love Hooters.
When was the last time you went there?
I've never been to Hooters.
Then how can you say you love it?
Because I do.
Fair enough. I understand this love at first sight type of thing.
Because you know what's at Hooters?
Chicken wings. Good chicken wings.
Oh. I ain't talking about food.
Oh, do they have like a special cream soda or something that they sell there?
Uh, you could say something like that.
Oh, cool, cool, cool. I love cream soda. I actually
No,
had
some cream.
I had some Dr. Pepper cream soda today, and it was really tasty.
Yeah, there's definitely some cream involved.
But first I have to look up. Alright, who wants to fight my giant freaking grass turtle? You, young zebra fellow, you look like you would like to fight it. And now you're dead. I really want a lucky egg. That would make grinding so much easier, but unfortunately, I don't get what I want. Someone else write in the chat. Quick, don't make them leave. Say something really funny, keep them to stay.
Guys, Hooters is going out of business.
Dang it, you just lost him. Don't listen to him. He's stupid. He is some pervert who has snuck his way into my stream, and I would very much like him to be removed. Not just from the stream. 15 failings. Fine, I'll fight it. So wood hammer will kill. Brick man. Oh, level 46 booth bomb. That's actually pretty good. Alright. Wood hammer. Wood hammer did not kill. Hold up. That's not good. Wood hammer. Thank you. He's pretty close to leveling up. I just need to get him to 51, and then he'll be a big boy. Or he'll stay the same big boy he is. He'll just give me Giga Drain, and that is what I need. Oh, cool, we have 4 people watching. Quick, play louder. Keep them... Sweet home Alabama. That's how much I care. I really need to be more enthusiastic, I'll be honest. Because if I'm just like, we're playing Pixelmon, it's super cool, then no one will care. No one will stick around. But if I be all loud and quirky and cool like every other single creator out there, maybe one day people will care. And my name will be in lights. And it'll say, this guy was put in prison for marijuana possession and selling. One day I'll be that big. Quick, let's talk about some controversial things so that way we can get people to either join or stay.
What do you guys think about them taking down the Confederate monuments in the South?
What do you guys think about Bill Cosby being released from prison?
Oh, that's the real. Ooh.
I went real hard instantly.
Well, I mean, I asked about Confederate monuments, so.
True.
What do you guys think about the U.S. pulling out of Afghanistan?
What do you think about drugs? Like, they're pretty cool, right? Aren't they pretty epic?
But yeah, what do you guys think? The U.S. Army pulling out of Afghanistan. Leave your comments below.
Leave your comments below on what you think about the current state of our nation and how you think we can improve it to be better in
Guys, what do you
both
guys
the
think about it?
international and the internet and the national. Dang, I was about to make a really funny joke, but then I said international business, and then I wanted to say like deal with the international business, but also with the internal national, like inside of our country. But I just said international again, and it wasn't as funny. So I'm sorry. This is my retirement from comedy. Make a funny reference, Lucas, so that way people will stay. You're my entire lifeline. You're the only reason people watch. I don't think you can hear me, but his banjo playing's pretty sick. Man, I wish I had musical talent.
Me and stepsister.
That makes sense. Me when... Don't you just hate it when you...
Me and stepsister.
What is... Okay, here's some more content. What is your favorite grass type starter?
I don't have a favorite because I don't like grass type.
You don't even like Torterra?
Well, Torterra is pretty cool, but I don't like most grass types.
You don't like Venusaur?
No.
You don't like Rillaboom?
Ooh, no, the stoner Pokemon?
You don't like Vileplume?
Which one's Vileplume?
Vileplume is the little... It evolves from Oddish. It's got the big stinky flower
Oh,
on top. It's got the big stinky flower on top.
Yeah, I like Oddish, but I don't like Vileplume.
I hate Gloom, though. Gloom is awful. Gloom is the in-between.
Yeah, Gloom's disgusting.
Gloom's disgusting. Vileplume's pretty cute. Oddish is definitely pretty cute.
Dude, Oddish is awesome.
Yeah. What's some other... do you like Superior?
No, Superior is a stuck-up jerk like Squidward.
True. All of... Yeah, I feel that. I mean, there's supposed to be...
even like the first one, Ivy, sounds like sniveling.
Well, it's supposed to be like a royalty type Pokemon. And from what I understand from seeing some stuff on Instagram, I believe all three of the black and white starters are supposed to be like different national empires from history.
I don't care. Black and White is in New York, and New York is where some of the hardest...
I'm scared to say what empires each one represents because I'm sure I'll get it wrong.
What?
I said I'm scared to say which emperors each starter Pokemon would represent, but I'm sure I'll get it wrong.
You need to repeat yourself again.
I'm pretty sure Samurott is supposed to be the Japanese empire. Embor... Roman, I think? I think that would be the Roman Empire. And then I think Superior's... I don't know what Superior was. I think, oh no, the French Empire. I think Superior was the French Empire.
Well, so Napoleon?
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess.
Because France was a kingdom for the other parts.
Well, then maybe, I don't know. Well, like I said, I knew I would get it wrong.
Well, if they were gonna make a French one, it would probably be water, since blue is like one of France's colors.
Well, they don't have to stick to that. The water one is probably the Japanese emperor, because, like, it's an actual samurai.
I know.
Okay. You know. I know. Do you know?
Maybe Superior is supposed to be England.
Yeah, that would be my second guess, because he seems very English.
Because he's a stuck-up idiot. Like an idiot.
I love Superior! Plus, it's got a pretty good competitive ability. Its ability is a Contrary, which is actually pretty good, especially because it gets Leaf Storm, which lowers its special attack. Do you know what Contrary the ability does?
No. And you know the word contrary?
Yeah, when you're saying, I know, when you're saying, like, on the contrary, that's how you say it, but if you say it in almost any other format, it's contrary. You've told me this before.
Well, if you're using it as an adjective, it's contrary, but if you're using it as a noun, it's contrary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'm still right, then. Then it should be, then what I said was right. It would be contrary.
No, it's...
Like, the ability contrary.
Like, yeah, but
Adam Base. Oh my, new viewer. Yes, people care. There are people here. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice, Lucas. Behave yourself.
red pill, base, red pill, base.
Sussy. New one. New member. Cult. No, we need to stop. We're gonna scare them off. Adam, please stay. I'm lonely. Lucas doesn't provide for much companionship, so I would like some more people. Oh, you know what I heard a while ago? What I found out? Do you know the Pokemon Chatot? The little. It's like the little. It's like a parakeet, I think.
Oh yeah.
Like the music note in its head.
It has been a minute since I thought about that one.
It's a pretty like unremembered Pokemon. The only reason I remember it so often is because I played the game Park, a spinoff that not many people know about. But like Chatot was your guide in that game. Like he would just tell you how to go, like how to control, and he'd just be everywhere.
Dude, I love Chatot.
But he has a special move that only he gets called Chatter, where you can, because he was introduced in a game with the DS, so it had a microphone, like you would speak into it and then that would be its move. Chatot is terrible competitively, but it actually got itself banned from competitive tournaments.
Really?
Because people would bring it in and have it use chatter and have it just swear and say the F word the entire fight.
What?
They would use Chatot's special move where you can record through the microphone and have the move sound be whatever you say into the microphone. They would just have it swear, and that's why it got banned. Yep. Like they would go to competitive tournaments and then Chatot would throw it and they'd be like, use chatter, and just go and then just and it got banned. It's amazing. It's really funny. I actually have my Torterra set up, so dang it, had Megahorn.
So what game is the Chatot in? Because I gotta have my Chatot say seize the means of production.
If it'll let you record that long, it probably can. I think it was the Gen 4 games it was introduced.
Gen 4. That's
Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum.
Yeah. So now. All right. Yeah, I gotta try that.
Gotta do it. You gotta. I'll do it, but I'll have Chatot's thing just be know the bees. I actually have my Torterra set up so that it's set allows it to be just annoying, and that's kind of its whole thing. There we go, Ed. And meat. Meat, beef. Oh yeah, I have a shiny Pokemon, and I haven't even shown that yet. I forgot. I should have caught a shiny, and then I haven't even shown that yet. I probably should do that. It's not the Nidoqueen. That's just a pink variant, which I guess is the thing that I have. There it is. It's a shiny ice cream cone.
Oh no, we scared off Adam Base.
Shiny ice cream.
I think I scared off Adam Base.
I think you did because they're not there anymore. You you killed it. You killed the vibe,
It's
man.
the Foggy Mountain Breakdown.
You freaking killed the vibe.
About all the songs I play are copyrighted.
I'm sure they are, but because your microphone is so awful, it doesn't come through, so you're probably fine.
I don't even know it.
This literal fire type is faster than me. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I'll swap out Curse for now. And then if I throw out Torterra, grab the blank, throw into him.
I don't think it's my mic. I think it's just that Discord tries to block out music.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey, so I gotta go in a second.
Alright, well, I'm probably gonna stop the stream here soon anyway.
Yeah, I just got
Giga Drain.
you know, I got a ton of chores to do and stuff. I got a ton of stuff to do.
You tortured me, now you gotta go and...
Yeah. Oh well, see ya.
See ya. Okay. So, I mean, no one's watching now, but whatever, because Lucas was the only one. But, alright, so again, learning just a whole bunch of new things about how this game works, I guess. You don't just imprint the move, you have to, according to this, use it 100 times, and then after that it should work. I don't think you can reset it, but you know, whatever, who cares, we're just gonna use this 100 times. It might actually be good to do it on something that would resist it, like this Sizzlipede. It'll probably still kill, because I'm super powerful. Oh, nope, bring it down to half. This way I can use more. So I believe, if what I believe is right, after this battle it should be at 6, but I'm not sure. Let's check. Actually, no, wait, I should probably grab those. Yep, okay, so yeah, it is based on how many times you use it. It's not based on, you know, like, if you use it in a battle or not. It's just how many times you do it in general. So yeah, we'll just Giga Drain a bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna keep it though, because, like, if you just take one look at Torterra's stats and see. Well, granted, it has a terrible nature. Absolutely awful nature, actually. But, are mints in this game? Let me look this up real quick. Pixelmon Mints. They do have mints. Alright. But how do you get it? Mints are a kind of item added in Pixelmon 8.0 that are obtained when breaking fully grown mint cuttings. These mints treat the stats Pokemon look somewhere. Alright. So yeah, if I can get an adamant nature.
Is
Sorry, I got a thing. Okay, so yeah, you can get mints. You just have to find them growing out of the ground. So I assume you can grow them. Okay, now that I know that mints and the ability capsules and ability patches and all that are in this game, and Pixelmon, it makes me like it even more. Because I mean, I'm sure no one's going to watch this far, but it was, since Pokemon is going to make me sound so uncredible and no one's going to like me after this, but, Pokemon Shield was, I believe, the first Pokemon game I ever finished. And I had Diamond and Soul Silver and Fire Red and Leaf Green. and this was the first one I have ever actually. Shield was the first one I ever beat, and I know that's, for some people who like Sword and Shield, like, yeah, that's cool, and for a lot of people who hate it, they're like, oh, you're not a true fan. But yeah, whatever. It's still the first one I ever beat, and whatever, who cares? But what I was gonna say is it was because of how rewarding. I'm not sure what the best word here would be. It's the Pokemon game that got me into competitive because of how easy it is to do so. There are so many, like, they added the mints, or I don't know if they added the mints in that game or if they added it in an earlier game, but like the mints are in it, the ability stuff is in it. You can breed a lot of Pokemon easier. There's just, and wonder trading, or not wonder trading, hyper training, that's what it is. Because of all that, it is so easy to get into competitive. Because, back in the older Pokemon games, you'd have to do so much EV training and all that just to get your Pokemon to be in the best competitive performing place, to get them to be as good as they can for a tournament. But, with all that other stuff, you can essentially just say, also the move relearner is in every single Pokemon Center. You can essentially just literally take, as it was shown in a really great video, I can't remember who made the animation, but it was like getting a Gyarados Gen 1 versus Gen 8, and it's just like he just pulls out a shiny Magikarp from his box, and then he just throws a candy at it, and then it just evolves, and then he just shoves it back in the box. But essentially, it's because of stuff like that that made me get into competitive, where you can just catch, obviously it's a stupid example, you could just catch a Raticate in the wild area. Is Raticate in, I don't know. Okay, we'll use a different example. Tyrannosaur. You could just catch a Tyrannosaur out in the wild, and it could be awful, like zero IVs in all stats, and just terrible across the board. Obviously no EVs, it has a terrible nature, and yeah. You can then take that in and give it the mint to give it an adamant nature. So that means like it raises your physical attack but lowers your special attack, which like it's a Tyrannosaur, so you're not going to be using special attack anyway. You could do all that, and then straight up you just have a pretty good Pokemon right there. And then you can use hyper training to make its IVs exactly right in all areas you need it to. And then you could buy a bunch of the EV boosting stuff from the shops and stuff for battle points. And then you could instantly raise its attack to its maximum capabilities, maybe its defense too. And then bada bing bada boom, you have a great Pokemon right there. This thing is gonna sweep everything I love, I'm sure. Oh, it survived. Whoa, Torterra's defense is monstrous. And then he used Tackle to take me out. Slash. Golval Corona. Quiver Dance. Oh, it lived! Quiver Dance, or it doesn't matter because it's going to die. I'm going to get dead now. Yep, because it's faster. Go Rockefeller. A fun fact about Rockefeller is in Shield, when Isle of Armor was released, because Scolipede is my favorite Pokemon, and I don't know why, honestly. I just kept going through a den until I got a Scolipede, because I wanted a 5-star one so that way it would have speed boost. It's an ability, and I finally got one, and it was decent. It was okay. But whatever I did, I just bred it with a bunch of with a Ditto, so I just get a bunch of really good stats on the baby one. And I eventually did, and then I just named it Rockefeller, and I spelled it wrong, so I spelled this one right. Probably should have spelled this one wrong, I don't know. But either way, I just thought it was funny. I don't know why Rockefeller was the name that I picked for it, but hey, whatever, it's what I use now. Alright. So again, back to Torterra Giga Drain Grind. I will probably do, I think with this series, with Pixelmon, I'm probably actually going to be recording most of it. I mean, obviously I'm streaming now, but I think I'm only going to stream for grindy stuff. By the way, this isn't going to be one of those lore servers, like the Dream SMP or anything like that. I have a server that I'm going to make lore filled, but this is not that one. I want this to be its own thing and not be clouded with so much lore. Why can't it just be for fun? So yeah, that's really what it is. And I'm happy. I'm happy it's like that. And then we're hoping to get a bunch more YouTubers. We have one of my friends who might be able to join, but you know, we're still trying to figure all that out. Alright, yeah, I think so. What I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can get, what are these? These just flowers? Yeah, I think they're just wildflowers. Alright. I think I'm going to get Giga Drain as the TM and then teach it to Volcarona, and that'll probably be the end of the stream. And then I'll do just all the really grindy stuff off camera. But what I really wanted to do was just show you guys, show everyone the progress I've made and what I've been doing. And hope to get to, you know, do another big recording session with the people on the server whenever we can get someone new on. Because, you know, I've really enjoyed. I can't stress how much I really enjoyed those first 2 hours of just us all on a call, just joking around. And obviously, Nova catching a Zacian with just regular Pokeballs. With at full health, no status. And he only used half a stack. But I've moved on. I'm a better person because of it. But yeah, it was seriously a really fun time. And I hope we get to do another one of those kind of big recording sessions together. Did I just... Okay, that proves my theory. Hearing that noise proved my theory. I noticed that I kept getting experience without me really paying attention or noticing. I didn't know why. But, like, it just kept happening. And that just answered my question. You do get experience not only for your Pokemon, but also for yourself in battles. Or maybe it's just in... I think it's in wild battles, too. Does this thing have Levitate? Let's see. It does not. Meaning... Wait, did it say neutralizing gas? Yeah, okay. It said neutralizing gas fills the area, so yeah. That makes sense. It doesn't have Levitate. That's always been kind of confusing for me. Is... I mean, I think it's only with the Wheezing line where, like, you can... I keep saying like a lot. Something I've noticed with the Wheezing line where it has... You can get... I think it's just neutralizing gas and levitate are the possible abilities. There might be one more, but I'm not sure. Which has always been kind of weird to me. Like, if you think of the logistics of it, if it has, it's floating. Wheezing floats. That's what it does. It floats there and makes clouds of smoke. So how is it that it can not have levitate? If it doesn't have levitate, does that mean it's not floating anymore? It just sits there? Who knows? These are the things I think about. So how close? I think I'm at like 30? It's gonna take a while. Yeah, 30. Alright. This is gonna take a while. Okay, you know what? Let's just do it on Cutiphant. Because it's steel type, so it'll resist it. And it'll die immediately. Okay, so never mind. There goes that plan. Doduo. 31 Dodu, you can take a Giga Drain, right? Nope, the answer is nope. Even with my awful special attack, apparently their special defense is worse. Yep. I missed. And Torterra is so huge, so like, if I miss, he's gonna suffocate. I will be collecting a bunch of eggs, because I believe when the stream ends, I'll just go over a little quick run list, and I'll put it in the comments too for obviously people who don't want to watch through this whole thing, of just the things I'm planning to do off camera. One of them will be when I expand the house further to add an auto chicken cooker, because food is, like I said earlier, very, very rare. And feathers are pretty good for like running shoes. I mean, the ones I'm wearing now, the old running boots, they don't wear out, so it's fine. I really want to get like Depth Strider and stuff like that on it, so that way they're godly boots. But you can also get another kind of boots, running boots, which are, I think it's like double the speed? I'm not sure. It's pretty fast, but they wear out as you're walking in them. So I will need, also they cost diamonds to make. So if I could, I'd want to put mending on them, but just in case, it's good to have a bunch of feathers so you can just have a bunch of boots. Oh dang, I don't want that. I don't want rotten flesh. I don't need a... Ooh, trainer. Let's fight. Rapidash. Okay, this actually works out really well, because, yeah, it won't die from Giga Drain. What did it use? Flame Charge. Flame Charge again, but one more Giga Drain instead. Blaziken, again, another example. Does it have speed boost, though? Doesn't look like it. It just raised its speed because it used Flame Charge. And Scotland. So yeah, this guy's a farmer. So that's actually something I've never really paid attention to. Is that the NPC fighters, the NPC trainers you can run into, whatever their skin is, actually affects what their team will be. So because this guy's a farmer, you'll notice he had a horse, he had 2 chickens, and then he had a dog. Like, it actually is farm themed. Let's take out this Tauros. Oh yeah, maybe that's something I should show. So Tauros has very fast land travel. I know this because in my old Pixelmon server that is still up, but we don't play on it for YouTuber. Even at all, really. No one really touches it anymore. What I found, I was able to catch a really high-level Tauros really early on. And obviously, you're not going to be able to get a fully evolved flying type when you just start the game, when you just start playing on a world. So it made sense I wasn't going to have flying travel for a good while. Which means that getting an early fast land traveling Pokemon would be pretty good. And I got a Tauros, and it's super fast. And I was going to catch one on this server too, so I could have that land travel. I probably wouldn't use it. I mean, it's good if you get Sheer Force, but it really depends. But because I already decided I was gonna live there, which is right next to the savannah, and there's a lot of good things that can spawn in the savannah. But I ended up just deciding against it, and found out now that I have Torterra, even though it's a turtle, and its speed stat is not okay, fine, whatever. Even though its speed stat is not great, and it's a turtle known for being slow, this thing actually doesn't. Okay, bad example. I don't know why. Okay, sometimes it moves pretty fast. This is the weird thing, though. It jumps super high. Like, you see this really tall tree? On most... Okay. Yeah, it just has a really high jump. So high that when it lands, it takes damage. So I could actually kill it by just jumping. because its jump is so high. I don't know why it is. It makes no sense, but that's the way it is. Hey, look, another farmer. Let's kill him. Yep, same deal. He's got a chicken. Killed the chicken. He's got another chicken. It's slightly bigger. Oh no. Oh, because it's big, it survived. Oh my gosh. Oh, and he is a pig. Like I said, I believe the Tepig line is supposed to be the Roman Empire. I'm not sure. You see, he's got 2 pigs. He's got 2 pigs and 2 chickens. He's a farmer. That is attention to detail, though. I don't know any of the people who worked on Pixelmon personally. That was a bit of a tongue twister. People who worked on Pixelmon personally. That's pretty. Yeah, I just came up with that. I'm so smart. You should all subscribe today because I'm intelligent. But I will say that is some very smart and very careful attention to detail. They easily could have just had them. Since I've messed around in creative with the NPC creator, the NPC editor, and stuff like that, I've seen all the skins that those kind of trainers and stuff like that can have. Sorry. So. Oh my gosh. I've never considered that they easily could have just had all the skins for the wild NPCs be random and then just leave it at that. Just have them be random skins and then just have random teams. Because why would you even bother putting attention into that? Apparently they did. But you know, that just makes me respect this mod even more. Because the original Pixelmon got taken down by Nintendo. Oddly enough, right before, what is it? The game that no one cares about. The Pokemon spin-off game where they're all cubes. Just shows how much we don't care about it. I already forgot the name. I'm sure it'll come back to me eventually. But yeah, like, no one cares about it, but they just shut down the original mod. And then these people got together and they said, hey, let's just do it again, but we'll avoid copyright. We'll make it look different. And they kind of have, I guess. They've gotten away with it. I don't know how, but they have. And I'm happy, because I mentioned this in the actual the video for the first thing on the server, that this was one of the first Minecraft mods or mod packs in general that I have ever played. That in Sky Factory. So it's really cool that I'm able to play this on the channel now. Well, I guess I always could have, but I never did. So it's really cool that now I have a server where people are wanting to join and wanting to get on here and wanting to play and just be around. And that makes me really happy that I was able to pull this all together. Also, while we're on the topic, one of the things I do not like about this mod pack, I think Kangaskhan looks freaking ugly. It just looks, especially the boss Kangaskhan's that'll spawn, they're just so muscly and gristly and it's gross. I don't like it. And I have a Kangaskhanite now, but that's only because I didn't want the boss around being gross, so I just killed it. And now I have it, so there we are. And this thing I can Giga Drain for ages. Never mind, twice. Shows how powerful I am, man. Oh, it'll protect itself. But does that count? Does that count as a use of the Giga Drain? Does that count as like imprinting on the thing though? I guess we'll see. So I'm at 5 of those, so I should be at 35 Giga Drains. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's... I don't know. Either way, I'm imprinting it, and that's what matters. You know what? This is getting kind of boring, and I really just kind of want to end the stream, honestly. it's been fun. I'm glad that people could hop on and watch, which is I'm really happy. Like I said, I'm really glad I'm able to do this, and it's just I don't get to say this enough, but I'm really thankful for being able to do this. Obviously, it's not a career, and I don't actually ever see it becoming a career, since it is such a rocky path. Which I guess that's something I could say real quick before I get into this, is that for all you small YouTubers out there, please, I just ask that you do not, please do not try and make this a career, at least without a backup plan. Because YouTube looks super fun on the outside from all those other YouTubers that have quote-unquote made it. You look at those and you're like, oh my gosh, they're so cool, I want to be just like them. But in actuality, it is a very, very difficult and demanding job. Since, you don't get like money for a good while. You have to, in the end, it still is considered a job. And I would really hate to see people go into it thinking like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so fun. Oh, blender pause, that's actually kind of useful. Yeah, I don't want to see, I really would hate to see people jump into it going like, oh my gosh, this looks like so much fun. I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna make so much money because all these people are so rich from it. Because that's not how it works. There's so much more behind the scenes going on where you have to keep uploading constantly. You can't stop. If you take a break, you are dead, is something that I've heard from other people. I think it was Pasty. But yeah, I've heard that if you take a break, if you don't do anything, if you do something like that, you are dead and you are not keeping that job. You have to be constant with it, and it can be pretty expensive. So if you're going to do this, I don't want to say, don't do it at all because it's never going to work out. Because there is a chance it could work out. There's always a chance that anything could happen. I just want everyone to be careful. I don't want you to just go into it and assume it's going to be fantastic, because it's not going to be fantastic for the first bit. It'll be hard. And you want to have a backup plan, this is gonna get me in some heat, I'm sure. People are gonna disagree with me on this, and I'm fine with that, but that's how it is. I think some of the animation community may have maybe bad influence on the kids. I mean that, I don't mean to be rude, I'm not trying to say, because I actually like a decent amount of people in the animation community. I'm literally friends with 2 animation channels. But what I think kids have been seeing is that they see so many of these animation YouTubers it looks, on the outside, it looks like they're just showing up, they're just drawing, and then they're making tons of money off of it. And I'll be honest, yeah, I thought that way for a bit too, is that if you're an animation YouTuber, almost by default, because of how the algorithm has changed, you will probably get a good amount of subscribers and viewers and stuff like that. Because animation is such a big thing on the internet, it gets pushed a lot. But because there's so much gaming stuff out there, it doesn't get pushed nearly as much because not many people care. That thing dropped a Pokeball. I should be killing Boltons more often. Let's drop the seeds. But what I think the main thing though that is kind of deterring, kind of being a bad influence on kids, is that a lot of the animators that you see on YouTube that have made it big dropped out of college because it became popular during the thing. And obviously I'm not just gonna sit up here and say, oh, the animation people ruined everything, because it wasn't just them. Like freaking Technoblade, he dropped out of college. But I will say this, it's not a great influence. If you show yourself as this people that little impressionable children look up to, and you just drop out of college and you say, follow your dreams and do this, they're not going to take it the right way. They're going to say, oh, okay, in order to succeed, I need to drop out and not care about school at all. I need to just give up on school and focus all my energy in YouTube. And someone at my school, apparently, I've heard, did that. He dropped out in sophomore year of high school, not even college, high school, because he wanted to be a YouTuber. And he still has not even hit 1,000 subs, and that was like 2 years ago. Because he was, in his mind, from what he's seen, is that you can drop out of school and you'll be fine because everyone likes YouTubers, especially if you can put all your effort into it. And no, that's not how it works. You just gotta play to the algorithm to get your stuff out there, and then more people can see it, and they'll be like, oh wait, this is actually kind of cool, I want to watch more. Which is why I've been really trying to develop my personality more, because I do a decent amount of gaming content, I'll admit that, I know I do, and I know it's oversaturated. But if I can get myself known for my personality, that's what I'd like. Since I like to post just whatever I want and try and revitalize that form of YouTube that happened when it was first made, was just, this is a place for you to, as long as it fits in community guidelines, for you to do whatever you want. And it feels like it's really devolved from that. So I've been trying to do my best and just post whatever, so that way, you know, people start seeing that side again. But yeah, I know I never seen that YouTube would be a job for me because of all of that I just described. And I've actually had talks with my parents, my grandma, where they have said, like, you know, they'd be okay with me doing it if it was sustainable. And I completely agree. Like, obviously, yeah, who wouldn't want to do it, have a job where you're just playing video games or drawing or whatever? But you can't just hope and rely that is going to be okay. And my grandma's pointing out, saying, hey, if you ever did that, you need to have a backup plan. And we agreed that, yeah, no matter what, I will go to college and I will get some kind of degree, because if something happens, if by some miracle of a chance that I got to be a YouTuber full time and that's my job, which, like I've said, I do not think that's going to happen. If by some miracle chance it did, I can't just hope and pray that that's going to be enough. I have to have another job or do something like that that'll help bring in money or help support me if it doesn't work out. Yeah, so back to what I was saying after that huge rant. I just want to make sure people are informed. I just want to say thank you to everyone who, you know, has shown up and has watched my stuff. I really do appreciate it. As much as it seems like I'm just like, haha, funny internet man, I go play game now. I go play game and then make funny joke to make people watch and laugh. Ha 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 ha. I really do love that the internet exists, as bad and odd as it can be at sometimes. I love that it allows for me to do this. For me to just post content and talk to people and meet all kinds of new people like this small YouTuber SMP is doing. I just really love that part of the internet, and I'm glad I can do this. So thank you all for watching all my stuff. I really strive to not do those call to actions things where you say like, hey, make sure you subscribe because only 10% of people who watch my videos are cool. And because I find that really stupid. I really do. And I've done it before, and I look back at that, and I just feel bad because it's not a good thing to do. It just feels like you're forcing people at that point. And I do not want to be one of those people. I know that people I watch and people's content that I enjoy, they do that. I avoid doing it just out of principle. But, you know, they can do it, whatever, I don't care. I'm not gonna go to their channel and just hate on them and be like, wow, sell out. But I just don't think that's a good idea. I think if people subscribe, it should be because of their decision. The internet still is a place of free will and free choice. So why would you do that? Because it kind of feels like you're taking away that privilege. That you're just saying, hey, you need to do this because there's this, and you just trick them with just using words and imagery by saying, like, essentially hypnotizing them and saying, you will subscribe, which just isn't cool. So, if you want to, go ahead and do it. If not, again, completely your choice. And that's what's so great about being online. Anyway, after those simultaneous 2 rants, I almost have Giga Drain fully imprinted. I just need 9 more. That's pretty cool. That's the thing with my content. If I'm live streaming and I have someone in the call with me or someone in the chat that I'm talking to, I will almost go completely jokes heavy and just do all that, try and get people to stay so they don't get bored. But if you put me on my own and no one's talking in the chat or no one's talking to me in a call, I go into full emotional mode and deep and brooding. Maybe not deep and brooding, I'm not like that. But I will just start to begin to talk about personal stuff like that. Oh, hey, Squid. Hey. Sorry, I was just talking about how internet is cool and stuff like that. That's all I was doing. I'm busy helping Torterra help Volcarona. Because once I can do this, I will become powerful. And this is my goal. I just need to use it 8 more times. Just 8. Numal, face my Giga Drain. But literally as soon as I can get this imprinted, I'm going straight over to the main town, and I'm removing Giga Drain, I'm replacing it with Curse. Curse is so much better. Especially with the set I'm doing. I might want to try and get Leech Seed back, but, Synthesis also can be pretty annoying for my sort of plan for it. Oh, dang it. I need Bauxite. Bauxite is also very useful. It's all good. Drop the andesite. People are actually showing up now as I'm getting ready to end the stream. This is unfortunate. How close is it? 4 more. 4 more. Trapinch, prepare to meet your maker. That's 1 Giga Drain. That didn't work. That's 2. 2 more, I believe. Yep, just 2 more. Geodude. Oh my gosh. Wait, if this thing is sturdy, I could get it right now. Yeah, I have a problem. I know how to grind. Does this thing have sturdy? It does not. Okay. 1 more. Come, Cubone, I am so sorry. But you're really gonna help us out. Yes. Yes. It is now, through the power of knowing how Pixelmon works, I have now created a Giga Drain TM from scratch. I know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty epic. And now, everything is cool. But yeah, you were on the server a little bit ago, Squid, and my highest level was little Larvesta. Well, he ain't little no more. He a big boy. He a big Volcarona boy. But now I have Giga Drain TM, which is very handy, I'll say that much. Since going back to my favorite Volcarona set, just drop whatever in here, I guess. Doesn't matter. Alright. Because I put a blank Galarian TM on Torterra, and had it use Giga Drain 100 times, it has created a Giga Drain TM, which is very, very handy, because now I can make Volcarona stronger. Learn Giga Drain. And because it's a Galarian TM, it doesn't disappear! Okay, I'm happy. I'm very happy. I thought I was gonna lose it. I thought I was gonna craft it and then instantly lose it, but no, I get to keep it. Aw, sick. Well, now let me... Okay, well, now that I've done that, I said I was gonna end the stream there. But first, let me just move some things around with this. Let's have Quiver Dance up front. And then I'm gonna be using Heatwave a lot. Just because I don't like having the bug type moves right next to each other. Yep, looks good. Alright, yeah, this is full Corona. I'm gonna nickname all my Pokemon that I use probably. Alright, but yeah, thank you all so much for watching. This is a really good time for me. I really enjoyed this. Some people were able to show up. Obviously, I started 30 minutes late, but it's whatever. I was dealing with cat stuff, and then that's how I'll end it. So yeah, what I'm probably gonna do off stream is get some full diamond stuff and enchant it all. Well, not boots. I don't need boots. I'll probably... Yeah, I know. I think they just added it in the 8.0 update. And now it's actually working right. Which is really cool. I'm so happy. And the shopkeepers that sell TMs will, I believe, no matter what day it is and no matter how many times they refreshed, they will always sell blank TMs and blank TRs. So if you just have some Pokemon that can learn a whole bunch of different moves, shoot, just use those. It's cheaper. But yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to enchant. I'm going to get Diamond Helmet, probably going to enchant all my tools and stuff like that. Probably going to set up an apricorn farm. It's going to be a while. But these are just goals that I have. Set up an apricorn farm. Expand the home, add a storage area down below. Maybe some breeding areas, I'm not sure. Set up some full automatic Pokeball stuff makers and all that. And probably have a decent team realized. Because right now, I'm not liking this team. Boogie, I just have for flying transport, because it's easy Pokemon, you can get fast, and then it flies really fast and long distances. And I want a Scolipede, because Scolipede is my favorite. And then what I really wanted was the Excadrill and the Volcarona. Are really the main ones that I wanted. So I'll probably flesh those out a bit more, since I know that Nova will be watching this to figure out what I'm planning, and so he can counter me exactly, but you know, whatever. I don't care. I'll beat him, because I am better than him, and he is legally obligated to let me win at every battle interval. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go now. I don't think there's anything else. Either way, you'll find out on the next video. Alright, see you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Oh.